am I? Where am I? Oh yeah, silly. Hello folks, The Father just came out recently. I'm EDPC Reviews here to review it. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna get into it. Folks, I lied. I'm not old. It's Ethan from EDPC Reviews. As always, I'm not really old, but I look old because it's The Father. You get it? Okay. So, first of all, this is... I can't take myself. First of all, this is an incredibly intelligent concept for a film. Sort of reminded me of Memento even in the way it sort of dealt with time and memory. I just thought, yeah, a fascinating exploration into memory, into the way we remember things and how that impacts us, especially with someone who's lost their memory, which of course both the character in Memento and the father here have. And just, of course, very different, not the action. There's no action in this film, don't get me wrong. But in the way they explore, even in the way they tell the story of memory. Of course, Memento goes back, which the father sort of does, but it's different. I'll get to it. This film almost feels like a maze. It feels like you're finding different information at different parts, trying to piece the whole thing together, or a puzzle even. But I think a maze is more of an apt comparison because, you know, at times you'll find bits of detail that you think you knew about this world that's been created, about this character, about these characters, for it all to be wrong, or for you to stumble upon the same thing multiple times within the movie, just told in a different way, or maybe even told in the same way, just restructured through a different lens this time. Not literally, of course, because we're talking about camera lenses here, but through, of course, different lens of storytelling. You get it. You're intelligent enough. In my old age, I've, of course, forgotten many things. Don't blame me. But yeah, so you'll get frustrated when you feel you're piecing things together. And it's more, there's these movies that you just like to watch, turn your brain off, sit down and watch. And there's movies where you got to just keep thinking about it, keep being sharp about it. And this is certainly one of those films. This film places you into the shoes of a man who has dementia, who has lost his mind, literally. He cannot remember things. He is constantly confused. He constantly lashes out. And while you may not agree with all of his decisions at times, you can understand why he makes them. Because, I think it's safe to say that a lot of us would make the same decision because of the it's a really, if you really want to know what this film is about, you have to watch it because it is an experience that I cannot describe. Just how powerful, how emotional it can be. And it's such an experience that literally everyone can relate to because we all grow old. We all, I assume, fear the possibility of someday losing our minds, of not being able to comprehend the most basic things, of forgetting what your daughter may look like, of forgetting conversations you may have had previously, and thinking that you are so right when you really are just so wrong. And this film doesn't give you answers. You get no answers by the end of the film. You may think you know what's happening. You may even be right, according to, the director's vision or whatnot, but you are not told outright ever. And it's not even like they're really alluding to something. I think I had a general idea of what really happened and what didn't, but of course, I won't know for sure because that's just how the film operates. Anthony Hopkins is, of course, incredible. So good. People call it career best. I'd have to think about that, of course, but it's a heart-wrenching performance, because, of course, he is the man who is losing his mind, and it's really, really good. And Olivia Colman is also really, 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 really good. I gotta see her in more because I was impressed. I knew who she was, of course, but I'm not sure I'd seen her in anything, quite frankly. But a really great performance from them both. I have to say, my one complaint is, of course, that the film by design is slow and it retreads a lot of the same ground. And I think that, of course, while that may have been necessary to the storytelling, I think that it constantly found me my mind straying, thinking of other things, not thinking of the intricate labyrinth that this film is. And so I do think that that is a flaw, unfortunately, that I had with the film. But of course, that doesn't, diminish its technical ability, just how good of a film this is, but it does decrease my enjoyment. This is a remarkably well-made film that I enjoyed. I really did enjoy quite a bit. But of course, in terms of course, the ability itself, the craft here It's amazing. It really is an amazing, amazing film. I still really enjoyed it, and of course it is amazing, so I'm going to give it an A because this film deserves no less, and I would really encourage you to watch it. I know Sony Pictures Classics has had, well, they've been pretty annoying about putting it out, let's say there, and that's on them because more people should really see this film. This is a film that everyone needs to see, of course, you know, if this is your kind of film, but I would recommend it. It is a great film with great performances, with great subject matter, with a great way of exploring it. Very, very intuitive, very smart. Yeah, The Father's an A. Alright folks, so let me know what you thought if you've seen this film. Not a lot of people have, so I don't blame you if you haven't yet, but go ahead and watch it if you ever have the opportunity. Let me know what you think of this look. I personally am fond of it. I might keep it forever if I could, even though this will all probably wear off by tomorrow. You know, watch some of my other videos, subscribe, hit the bell. Folks, I have been EDPC Reviews, old EDPC Reviews, mind you. You have been amazing, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.